Hey everyone, so today we're going to be talking about the Beauty Blender. Now the Beauty Blender is a sponge, as you can see, and this is wetted or wet so that it's double the size of what it originally looks like, and you need to use them wet. And they basically blend out foundation. I don't use them for powder because I don't like that, but I definitely use it for foundation. Now I haven't really done a proper review on it, so here it is. Now these range around about £20 here in the UK, which is quite a lot for a sponge, especially since it probably costs 50p to make, whatever. But it is an absolutely great sponge. Now make sure you wet it, because you're doubling up the size of it, but you also allow your product to go on absolutely beautifully and evenly. You can use this with liquid foundations, cream foundations, whatever you want. Now, with the invention of HD, especially for those of you that work in telly, the skin needs to be absolutely seamless, and using a high coverage product doesn't really translate on HD because you can see it on the skin. So I was fiddling around today, and I'd just done a job, and I took this and I took MAC full coverage and I used it and literally just tapped it in the product, applied it all over the skin, and I got an absolutely seamless, beautiful, flawless finish with this. I didn't even need to go over it again with a wet sponge or a damp sponge to shear it out. It just looked so good. Sorry about the colour change, it's the light in the background from the window. But it was absolutely seamless. The foundation just looked beautiful, no need to shear it out. Excuse me, and the best thing about this is the fact that one of these, like £22, something like that, will probably last you over a year when combined with a sponge like this. So you're getting a huge amount of product for very little, and you're just getting this beautiful, beautiful, seamless finish. Look at this colour change. Watch. Tanned. Not quite so tanned. Tanned. Anyway. Great product. I really, really recommend them. Now, just Google Beauty Blender. You'll be able to find the stock is here in the UK. You can get it anywhere pretty much in America that I'm aware. But the only thing about it is, if you've got nails, which I don't, but if you do, be very careful when you wash it, because you get a little tear here like this, and this can wreck your sponge. So be really careful when you wash it. Kind of wash it in your palms of your hands, something like this, and squeeze it out, but try not to get your fingernails actually digging into it, because this will ruin the Beauty Blender. If you've got one of these and you don't like it, let me know. I'd like to know why, and if you're having any problems, maybe I can help you with it, because they are a little bit tricky at first. You just need to kind of just bounce the product all over the face, and this bouncing action basically makes the foundation splay out. So you don't need to kind of do this with a sponge, you just press it and the foundation splays out and goes evenly. Now you can use this with liquid foundation, absolutely. I prefer using it with creams because it just gives a more beautiful finish to the skin. And I find sometimes with liquids that, bizarrely enough, it picks up more product than I actually really want, whereas with creams, especially the full coverage creams, just bouncing it on top of the product will pick up just a little bit. That's enough to kind of make the skin look beautiful. So give it a go. If you've got a really high coverage foundation, really wet this, dip it in, and let me know what you think of the results. So this gets 10 out of 10 for being one of the best sponges that you can use with regards to foundation. And thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.